We're gonna get through this. That's tough because support me and help me be the best man that I can be. And she one of my kids.
Floyd Mayweather says he reportedly got cleaned out to the tune of $175 million.
What?
Claiming a former close associate ran a year-long scheme that allegedly drained his bank accounts, hijacked real estate deals, pawned off his jewelry, and even made his private jet disappear. I just know he's coming out and maybe. I mean, look, Chad, this is not no breaking news. Y'all heard all the reports and people have said Floyd is broke and this and that. I don't know. I don't know Floyd like that. I don't know the man finances, and I'm not gonna get up here and say pretend like I do. I just hope that that's not the case.
Floyd Mayweather has now spoken out about the claims that he lost a huge sum of $170 million. In a recent statement, he opened up about these money-related rumors and gave his own account of events. The champion boxer cleared the air by explaining the true situation and answering the questions that have been circling around this major topic from his time in the spotlight.
Also reportedly has been ordered to pay more than $1 million in child support after a Nevada judge ruled the retired boxer fathered a 4-year-old girl born to a former dancer at his Las Vegas strip club. Floyd also faced a reported $7.3 million IRS lien. Ocho, with the lavish lifestyle that Floyd has built over the years, the jet and entourage non-stop spending, has he created a lifestyle that when he was making $200-400 million a year, he was able to enjoy? Has he created something that he can?
A fiery exchange took place on Nightcap when Shannon Sharpe and Chad Okocinco Johnson got into a strong disagreement about Floyd Mayweather coming back to boxing after retiring. The conversation soon turned to the main question of whether his return is about money. Some people are now wondering if Mayweather has run out of cash even after making so much wealth over his entire fighting career.
Problems or not, but why would you at this age come out of retirement after not fighting since what, 2017, if I'm not mistaken, something like that?
It's been about 8 years.
Yeah, 8 years. Outside of exhibitions, obviously, is to do what he's always said is have a bank robbery with no mask on. So if that's what you're gonna do, there are only 3 fights. Chat, listen to me. There are only 3 fights that Floyd can have that can command and get the kind of money he's looking to recoup for money that may have been lost, or money that may have been stolen, or money he may have spent, to date. For one, a rematch with...
Shannon Sharpe shared his take on Floyd Mayweather coming back to boxing and pushed back against the idea that the undefeated fighter is out of money. He agreed that there are plenty of talks about Mayweather's finances, but made the point that Floyd has built up a huge fortune over the years. Sharpe said there are probably several reasons why he keeps fighting and not just cash. He believes Mayweather loves being in the public eye and can still earn a lot of money every time he fights. In his view, the comeback is more about seizing chances rather than being in a tough money spot.
Whether Jr. said he's unretiring and will resume his undefeated career after his planned exhibition against Mike Tyson. Floyd, from my upcoming Mike Tyson event to my next professional fight afterwards, no one will generate a bigger gate, have a larger global broadcast audience, and generate more money with each event than my event. And I plan to keep doing it with my global media partner, CSI Sports / Fight Sports. Ocho?
Hey, I'm glad we own this one. I'm glad we own this one.
Go ahead, take it away.
Floyd, hey, chat, stay with me real quick. Y'all know how much I love boxing. I'm a boxing enthusiast. I'm one that's been in the ring as well. I've trained with all the best fighters in the world. But in order for Floyd to come back, right, to be able to command the kind of money he wants.
I don't know. I just know he's coming out and maybe. I mean, look, Chad, this is not no breaking news. Y'all heard all the reports.
Shannon Sharpe, Chad Okocinco Johnson, and Joe Johnson all gave their reactions to Floyd Mayweather's surprising statement about a former close associate. According to Mayweather, this person ran a plan that went on for a whole year and supposedly took $175 million from him. The 3 talked about these serious claims and went back and forth on whether Mayweather's own lifestyle and the people he trusted had anything to do with it. They also asked how a fighter who made so much money over his career could end up dealing with something like this.
Fame is the value, not anything you could purchase, not anything you could drive. You got 2 hands and 2 feet, and just one of you. You need one.
Their talk looked into the dangers that come with having a lot of money, the people you rely on for advice, and the money problems that even the biggest famous figures can run into.
Floyd says roughly $100 million worth of bling has handed over to a Miami jeweler for only $13 million in return. And he said a huge chunk of the collection is still sitting with the dealer. Floyd also says he unknowingly signed paperwork transferring ownership of his Gulfstream jet with a buyer section left blank, and says he still doesn't know where the aircraft money went. Floyd also reportedly has been ordered to pay more than $1 million.
Cam Newton shared his thoughts on the money issues that Floyd Mayweather is reportedly facing, and said that the boxer's biggest challenge might actually be how he spends his cash. Newton brought up Mayweather's flashy way of life, expensive buys, and non-stop show of riches to make the point that handling money well is every bit as key as making it in the first place. He gave credit to Floyd for all he achieved in the ring, but also said that bad money choices and trusting the wrong people can end up hurting anyone regardless of how much they have earned.
It's speculative that he had $500,000 a day splurges.
Yeah.
Is that sustainable? He had multiple business ventures that failed. He had the lifestyle with multiple women and different things that like, bro, I get it. But dang, and let this be a message to all athletes. And I'm not trying to rag on Floyd, because I still have so much respect for Floyd. Every time I see Floyd, it's like, yo, like, he one of them ones.
Yeah.
Because contrary to whatever it is, he's still a great fighter.
Mm-hmm.
But yet, we gotta do better with our money.
Yeah.
How? We have to put ourselves on a realistic longevity plan that even though you got the money fast, you can't keep spending it fast.
But who do you trust? How do you trust when, and I'm not saying his background, but if you're not used to money, don't have money in our community, who do you trust? How do you trust? How do you go about finding somebody to put you on a budget to do that? Because
that B word right there, budget. Even in the midst of the height of your career, budget. That's not to say that you can't have certain things, budget.
Because a lot of people look at budget as a bad thing.
No.
Like, oh, you broke because you're on a budget.
Balling on a
budget.
No, heck no. Budget says to you, okay, when you are getting excessive. Above all, this is what you can spend and what you can't spend. That's not to say even if you do spend what you can't spend, you're gonna make it back. Yeah. You can't make it a regular thing of what you can't.
YouTuber Spencer Cornelia looked closely at Floyd Mayweather's money situation and made the case that the boxing star might not be as rich as people think. He said he had proof and went over Mayweather's business moves, high-end purchases, court papers, and reported money troubles to back up his claim that the fighter's wealth has gone down in a big way.
Has money problems. He owes the IRS, he owes car dealers, he's pawning jewelry. A guy who's made hundreds of millions of dollars in his career is somehow running out of money. And now he's suing everyone, claiming he's owed money. While he may be able to keep up the facade that it's everyone else's fault, Floyd's spending problem is the reason why he's going broke. I was able to go directly to the source to get private information that hasn't been shared publicly yet, to discuss the recent lawsuit that sent shockwaves throughout the sports world. Mayweather suing former associate in an alleged $175 million fraud scheme. That associate, Jonah, shared with me private text messages, private images of Floyd signing contracts, and access to private communication with this team. And the proof I've been given will contradict everything you've heard in the news about this case. By going through all the claims presented in the lawsuit, I'll share all the private information that I have access to so we can understand fully what's going on with Floyd Mayweather. In 2017, Rechnitz and Mayweather became friends, which ultimately led to Rechnitz becoming Floyd's investment manager, real estate advisor, and banking liaison. Jonah helped put deals together for Floyd. He was his manager, so that's sponsorships, real estate deals, and fights, just to name a few revenue streams. Jonah shared with me that he was not on salary, meaning he only made money when there was a commission on.
The video has caused a lot of discussion among fans, who are split on whether Floyd is really dealing with money problems or if people are just not giving his huge wealth enough credit.
The claim that Floyd makes is that he wasn't aware that in 2016, Rechnitz had pleaded guilty to wire fraud conspiracy, that Rechnitz had cooperated with the United States attorney, or that Rechnitz had been the subject of significant civil litigation. What Floyd's attorney was trying to do with this complaint is make it look like Floyd was taken advantage of by a guy with a questionable past, like Floyd is this innocent victim who had no idea who this guy really was. There's a little problem with that. because I have proof he did know. This letter on the screen was sent in 2023 by Floyd Mayweather to a U.S. District Judge for the Southern District of New York. The bottom includes Floyd's name and his signature. For context, this is Floyd Mayweather's letter to the judge in Jonah Recknitz's case, speaking about Jonah's character and why he deserves a better outcome. In the second paragraph, he writes, "We became friendly and I supported him when he was going through the process of being sentenced in 2019. That sounds to me like he knew about Jonah's litigation in New York." In the third paragraph, he writes that Jonah has worked with him as his promoter and business advisor. He has taken the job and run with it, helping Floyd in every aspect and opening up new opportunities. He further mentions the charitable work they've done together. Further down, he mentions that people have tried to take advantage of Jonah by bringing lawsuits against him as a way to extort him. And finally, Floyd writes, "I appreciate you taking the time to read this letter, Your Honor. I would just ask that you consider my personal testimony that Jonah Recknitz is a good person." He claimed that he didn't know about Jonah's past in the complaint, yet he wrote that letter in support of Jonah, showing he clearly knew about the litigation in New York. So
Jel Sonnen thinks that the newest news about Floyd Mayweather's money just proves what he has been saying for a long time. After hearing the claims that Mayweather lost a lot of money, Sonnen said the signs were always there and pointed to Floyd's flashy lifestyle, costly possessions, and his ongoing need to bring in fresh cash. In Sonnen's view, the recent reports show that even one of the wealthiest athletes ever can still face money issues, and this has started up the conversation again about how much Mayweather really has.
Told you so. All right, I don't get any level of pleasure from this, by the way, but the economics of boxing are fascinating. And the 4 to 5 men on earth that understand the economics of boxing, I would be interested in talking to. Massive publications. I remember them saying the highest paid sports guy in the world. And a number of years it was Floyd. And Floyd would win this at $250 million and at $170 million. And then there'd be someone from like Formula One racing that some years would pop Floyd, and then Floyd would be number 2. And I would just tell people, that's not real. And I remember being on big shows. I remember sitting with Andrew Schultz and telling him, hey, those numbers aren't real. The biggest boxing fight of all time is whatever PR agency put out a lie greater than the previous PR agency that had put.
Floyd Mayweather is now dealing with a major legal issue after prosecutors in Nevada charged him with 2 felony counts. The case comes from claims that he wrote a check for $200,000 to buy a luxury watch, but did not have enough money in his account at the time. The charges against him are theft and writing a check with the aim to cheat, which makes this one of the biggest legal problems he has faced in his career. Mayweather has said through his lawyer that he did not mean to break any law, and his team argues that this is more of a business disagreement than a criminal matter. As the case moves forward, the accusations have brought up new questions about Mayweather's money situation and the difficulties surrounding his business dealings.
Is currently facing felony charges for passing a bad check.
Oh my God.
Yes. So right now he faces 2 felony charges in Vegas over allegations that he wrote a bad check to purchase a watch from a luxury resale store. So the charges they actually came down in April, but he was just supposed to be in court Monday, but his attorney went for him. So the charge, he's being currently charged with theft for value over $100,000 or greater, and draw or pass a check with intent to defraud for value over $1,200 or greater. So what happened is back in December of 2024, there's a receipt that ESPN and prosecutors have obtained where Floyd went into a resale boutique and tried to purchase an AP. Now, when he purchased the AP, he used a check to purchase this. Now, the store owner, the place is called Golden Beyond, is saying that he had a long-term business relationship with Floyd before the alleged transaction. So when the check and everything was happening, like when the money didn't come through, he gave Floyd some time, almost about a year, to try and make good for this, and it didn't happen. So now the Clark County prosecutors have filed an initial complaint that happened back in April, and 3 days later, they ordered Mayweather to appear in court in front of a judge. So that appearance happened Monday, but again, he wasn't there.
As talk about Floyd Mayweather's money-kept growing boxing insider Rick Glazer added more to the discussion with a strong post on social media. Glazer wrote that Mayweather's whole life is falling apart and has been for a while, and said that is why he has so much debt, along with judgments, lawsuits, IRS issues, child support, and more problems coming. He also stated that Mayweather is repeatedly over $50 million in debt. The conversation got even bigger when social media figure T Street made a bold claim saying that Ullman had to give Mayweather money early before the Conor McGregor fight because he had already spent all his Pacquiao earnings and was rumored to have used up nearly $200 million since 2017. The rumors kept spreading after another post online said that NBA YoungBoy's baby mama Yaya Mayweather shared that her dad Floyd is not bankrupt but just dealing with a legal matter. She used that chance to call out NBA YoungBoy for pulling away after her father needed $3 million to handle some legal issues and asked if he could help with a loan since Floyd had often supported him in the past, but got no reply and was even blocked. Cameron recently visited Floyd at his gym, giving fans a look into the life and thinking of the undefeated fighter, where they talked about boxing business money and life away from the ring. With so much news about Mayweather's finances right now, the discussion also shows how Floyd carries himself while all the talk about his wealth and recent legal cases continues. Be sure to watch our other videos on the same topic for more updates and insights.